Oh yeah. Look at that. Hello, 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 and welcome back to Bill's Workbench. I have got the Tonka on the bench today. We are going to get it going and running. As you saw, maybe, I don't know. But we will see if it runs. This is like the third time I've recorded this because audio. But anyway, I have the electronics installed. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know if it works. But I went ahead and found a battery that fits well. It's from my crusher, I think. I don't remember. Oh, that thing called? Yeah, Chaser. FMS Chaser, I think is what that's from. Anyway, I have the Injorna ESC and the Venom motor installed. The standard transmission, I don't know what gears are in it. I don't remember. I have a Mimbus radio ready to go. And I have this Toro Servo installed. The only thing I've done weird or differently is I changed the switch on this little switch right here. I changed it from 6 volts to 7.4 volts because this servo will take 7.4 volts. This receiver will take 7.4 volts, so it shouldn't blow up. I haven't connected this yet, but I have found a nice horn that'll fit on there. I will leave that in the descriptions down below in case you ever need a nice horn for that. It works. You can see my front grill or mount. It looks like the front grill so that you can see through it. It looks great when it's installed. And I've got the rear mount so that it goes all the way up. If you're interested in how I drew this thing, let me know and I will do a video on that. So I've got the battery charged. I have this ready to go. Let's turn this on. The transmitter. And we will go to, let's see, I don't remember how to change. Oh, there it is, model. Select. Let's do model 2. All right, now we're at model 2. And then we're going to need to bind this. So I think I need to hold the bind button. Let's try it. Let's turn it on. Thingamabobber here. Because I don't want this thing driving off on me. That would be bad. Red. Oh, I gotta turn it on. There's an on button right here. Come on. It has lights. Okay. All right, let's figure out how to bind. I don't remember. I'm in a bind right now. There it is, bind set. Start. Settings. Connection successful. And it's going the correct direction. Oh my gracious, both wheels are going the same direction. Whew, that is a relief. If that ever happens to you, then yeah, have fun with that. I don't know how you would fix it on this one. Yeah, I don't know how you would fix it if the wheels are going in different directions on this one, because this axle right here is, this top mount here is part of it. So yeah, you can't just flip the axle. That wouldn't work. So that was lucky. I have no servo. It's probably because that is plugged in backwards. So let's undo that and turn it around and plug it in. It made a noise. All right, that is looking good. All right, let's go back on this. And yeah, we're going all the way back and forth on that. Looking good, feeling good. Now we're ready to attach that servo. Why did I wait until right now? Because I needed to make sure the servo was centered before I did that. So we'll get the wheels centered and the servo in its spot. Let's see, can we go a tooth that way? That looks good. All right. And then we'll screw that up. That's tight. It may not be the right arm, but it's working, I think. I think I need to get a Velcro strap for this. That. Wunderbar. All right, now let's see if this fits on here. I have my bolts that I want to use. I have my M3 driver. I'm ready to rumble. It's gonna fit. It's gonna fit. I don't have screws in the front yet, but that's okay. There it is. Oh. And now we'll put the screws in the back. I want to. Oh, I got a little grub screw. Oops. All right, we're at one. Nice. Trying to find a smaller screwdriver, electric. Haven't picked out one yet. Because this one, even at one, is still too much torque. All right, look at that, look at that. Okay, here we go. You ready? All right, the steering is backwards. Yeah, the steering's backwards. All right, so we got to go to up, 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 no, down, down, no, over. And we go to reverse. And channel 1, we want reversed. That's more better. All right. Well, it works. It works. It doesn't work well yet, but it works. Oh, yeah, look at that. You can tell it's all metal gears. All right, let me get all this stuff out of the way. All right, you ready? The first run up a hill. Oh, we gotta put that up. There we go. Now it's looking good. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh, I like this. All right, what do I need to do next? Well, I need to do a few things. The first thing I need to do is, okay, so yeah, this part right here, I think I'm gonna have to go all the way right to there. Yep. And I gotta get the springs a little stiffer. But yeah, it's working. It's working. It's working. The springs need to be stiffer. And I need to fix that bumper. Okay, so spring stiffer. This needs to go down more. Why isn't it? Oh, that's okay. So we got a problem here with the battery location. I need to take this middle part out and put the battery somewhere else, and that's okay. Because I don't have enough room to go all the way down. Springs and cut and fix the bumper. All right, so that is next on the list. I need to get those done before I take it to Kroll Venture and see how it works there. I hope you are enjoying this build series on the Tonka Jeep conversion. I am. I'm having a good time. I really like how this thing is performing. I mean, it's quite noisy, but that's because it's got all metal gears in it. I think the only TRX-4M thing in this is the transmission housing. Everything else is aftermarket. Oh yeah, this is great. Thank you so much for watching. Leave comments down below in the descriptions. And let me know if you are interested in this. I have another build series coming up. It's a different one after this, but probably have one more video on the Jeep, and then I can move over to the car. Yeah. I'm also thinking about creating a new version of the Mojave Rover. Here's a photo of the Mojave Rover. And I'm interested in making this now because AI makes programming easier. When I first started this project, the Rover project, I had to look up everything and learn the programming and all that other stuff. Now I just type in what I want and it makes the program. So if you're interested in that, leave a comment down there in the description as well. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I think this little Jeep turned out pretty good, pretty good. It's all right. Yay!